Hey everybody, Chris here. Will Dogecoin lead the altcoin recovery? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out as well as when I do live streams. Be live again Wednesday afternoon for our 12th consecutive day of Dogecoin giveaways. That's right. We are randomly giving out Dogecoin during live streams. This is Doge, do only good every day. And we're continuing to spread the love of Doge. There are many who have received Doge. They've never been given Dogecoin before. And it's a lot of fun too. So despite the pullback that we've had over the past few months in crypto, we're still very positive about Dogecoin. I'm going to show you why I think Dogecoin is going to lead altcoin recovery. Take a look at it. I'll show you the news and the charts. Show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, but I know what you're thinking. You're like, Chris, why are you talking about recovery, this altcoin recovery? And we see red candles again. It's like Doge was making a good, strong recovery. We had this blue line here, which represented a good new support resistance line in the short time frame. And we had Doge coming up to 21.5 cents here. And it seemed like that was going to be a new resistance line. But this morning, weakness in the crypto market because of Bitcoin. That's right, Bitcoin. 10 consecutive red candles on the 15-minute time frame, where Bitcoin's blue line here, its support resistance line, is really being challenged at the moment, while Doge had outperformed Bitcoin yesterday and is still above. So that's kind of a quick overview of the market. We did have Litecoin go on a nice run last night, following up an earlier yesterday a run. Litecoin up 7% for Litecoin. What's going on with Litecoin? There's still a lot of buzz about ETFs. The ETFs for Litecoin will probably be the next one. That's what people are thinking. And what's going on with Solana? We'll get into that in just a minute as well. As we have the dancing Doge. I mean, TradingView has a dancing Dogecoin. They don't do that, anything like that, for any other cryptocurrency but Dogecoin. Every once in a while that comes out there. A lot of fun. And I know your portfolios are in the red. We talked about that in yesterday's live stream. A lot of wrecked portfolios right now. But this is the time when you want to accumulate on the dips. And that's what I was telling Ali this morning on X, is because he's been posting all of this, negative stuff the past couple days. And I'm like, well, that's because he gets more clicks right now, more views on the negative stuff. And he's like, hey, if you're so bullish, it's like, why don't you just do 100x, right? So this is kind of fun. Follow me on @ChrisPax. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on at ChrisPax. This is in response to Ali's like long-term Doge holders are in denial, right? And I responded, and he's what I just said, and he said you should 100x long everything. And I was like, if I was a degen gambler, sure, but I trade on spot, buy dips, and hold long until time to take profits. That strategy has worked for me very well. So why would I go and start doing long leverage trading? That's what's been bringing the market down. And that's what I think is behind this morning's Bitcoin dip here, is like there's new leverage here, long leverage trade that this is wiping out. When the volume is low, where it typically is overnight, when the volume is low, this gives the market makers plenty of opportunity, again, to dump on the market. We looked at the Binance wallets yesterday that were dumping yesterday for these kinds of big declines. That's all. Binance is running this in order to wipe out long leverage trades. And that's just going to happen again and again and again until we get the positive news. So look, Dogecoin dives, covered that yesterday, recovered through the day, outperformed Bitcoin as we showed yesterday. Solana, wow. I mean, Solana just continues to dive down. Now, where's Solana here? It's down to 137 now. Down to 137 for Solana. That's tough. And as I said on X as well, it's like, well, you've got like all this negative, reaction to what's going on with the pump.fun meme tokens. Solana's got a big token unlock happening on Saturday, we think, in which Solana is more inflationary than Dogecoin. Did you know that? Nobody talks about that. And I'm just like Chris does. Chris keeps bringing it up. It's because when you've got this proof of stake project, if you don't release everything, which you normally don't if you're going proof of stake, because you want to still have tokens you can give out as rewards, they can make as many of them as they want. But people don't talk about that. People don't talk about that. Look, the Doge Fear and Greed Index is still in fear. There's still a lot of negativity. And you're wondering, why is Chris talking about altcoin and pumping and all that? Because I still believe we're in an overall bull market. And I will continue to talk about that. Dogecoin had lost a crucial price support yesterday, but what's going on now? And what's going on with our support lines? It's like right now, Doge has shown some recovery. Bitcoin continues to pull the market down. That's why the broader crypto market remains somewhat volatile. Bitcoin's below 90K still, from 88 now down to 87.7. And we're seeing whether this blue line holds a support for Bitcoin. While Dogecoin's price action was in this downward trend, but this is how Dogecoin trades. And I'll show you those wedges in just a minute. Ali, which we just talked about, highlights the importance of 19-cent support. According to Ali, if Dogecoin drops below 19 cents, the probability of a deeper correction towards 6 cents. I mean, he puts these numbers out here, which have absolutely, he's looking at these fib lines. We looked at this yesterday, which has nothing to do with the news and the leverage trading, which is way more important than fib lines on a chart, according to me. However, if Dogecoin price turns up from the support line, reclaims the daily SMA 200 support, it might indicate that selling pressure is easing. Dogecoin may attempt to rally to the 50-day SMA of 30 cents, where it might encounter resistance. Again, these are just lines on a chart. I'll take the news any day, which I'll get to in a minute. First, the SEC. It's dropped the Uniswap case after 4 years of investigation. No enforcement action. This follows the recent drop of Robinhood, recent drop of Coinbase, right? And we've seen others as well. OpenSea on the NFT, they stopped. They're not following, going after OpenSea anymore either. And so the SEC now can turn toward positive things for crypto, like approving ETFs. With Dogecoin has 3 of them, which have been applied for now, including Bitwise and Grayscale. Those are big companies. I don't know how the Rex Osprey one, they weren't in the ETFs at all, and they just applied for like 8 of them, including Bitcoin and ETH, which already have big ones. They want to get in on the action too. Dogecoin price about to complete a 4th falling wedge. That's right, we looked at this briefly yesterday, but this was Trader Allen looking at this is how Dogecoin trades. It makes a big move up, and then it goes into a falling wedge. It makes a big move up, falling wedge, big move up, falling wedge, and there we have the November 2024 huge move up. And we're in this downward falling wedge. This is how Dogecoin trades through the end of a bear market and into bull. This is how Doge trades. This next move up, when is that going to happen? I believe that is still coming. Dogecoin is not going to 6 cents. This is what is coming. Also, Dogecoin shows similar patterns, particularly to the 2017 and 2018 bull run. Trader Allen is also looking at that because this could be a historical pattern that does repeat, as patterns do tend to repeat. The news cycle, right, causes that to happen. And Doge might be poised for a significant price surge. Here's what that looks like. Going back to 2017, 2018. Dogecoin makes a big move up, goes in this downward wedge, hits a key support line, and then has a second run. And we've had that. 2020 into 2021 was kind of a different animal. The overhyped kind of huge run that Doge had led to what we have now, the November run up in 2024. And now we are at a very similar pattern from what we had in 2017. Is that the next big run up? The rise of Dogecoin beyond memes to mainstream. What is this about? Dogecoin is evolving from a meme to a serious cryptocurrency, gaining global attention. Its community and active trading status have led to increased credibility and interest. Elon Musk's social media influence has significantly boosted Dogecoin's profile and acceptance, although many are kind of negative on Elon right now, but he's busy doing other stuff with the US government, also freedom of speech and all of that. I think he will get back to Doge. We are going to see that happen. Doge's low fees, fast processing enhance its suitability for microtransactions. Dogecoin's open source platform fosters innovation, focusing on scalability and security advancements. It's poised to support decentralized finance solutions, including Internet of Things, cross-border transactions. And as blockchain integration progresses, Dogecoin might play a key role in future financial systems. And you know what's happening, right? You know what's happening. We've been talking about Tim stebbing, right? And this big SuchPay, these Dogecoin integrations and things like that. And now we've got Culture Doge pointing out Doge Connect. Doge Connect is the social layer 2 you don't know about yet. And what is all of this? Instant Doge payments, no more paper receipts. You retain custody of your Doge. You keep self-custody of your Doge while still paying instantly. So what happens during that 1 minute, right? Or up to 1 minute from the time you make your transaction to when that blockchain activity is actually recorded. Because Dogecoin, every 1 minute, right? The miners validate the transactions on the blockchain. That's proof of work cryptocurrency. So how can all of that work? Well, we do have this. We do have on from Dogecoin.org. What is Doge Connect? And here's a graph of how that would work, of how that all works. So you can check that out. I have a link on my X account here. And Tim says pretty much spot on. SuchPay is just a Doge Connect relay with some bells and whistles. Being an open protocol, anyone can play. We're looking at making GigaWallet an open source Doge Connect relay anyone can run. This is all being built out. Tim also says, I think it's hard to compare it to the Lightning Network. Again, how the Lightning Network is supposed to work as this L2 on Bitcoin. This Doge Connect and how SuchPay is going to work maybe is a little closer to like a layer 1.5 or something like that, right? So kind of interesting how that's working. We're waiting for Timothy Stebbing's next post about these partnerships, how SuchPay is going to work in this. What are these collaborations that are coming for Dogecoin? This is the big news that can propel Dogecoin up in price. This is where I think we are going to see what I'm calling Dogecoin leading the altcoin move. We go to the weekly chart on Bitcoin dominance. We see Bitcoin's dominance still over 60% now. It started to fall down here in November. Again, this was a lot of Dogecoin outperforming Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin went up 100%. Dogecoin went up 200% following the Trump election. Since then, though, we had weakness in the crypto market, taking out all of that leverage. Bitcoin outperforms during those downfalls because Doge always falls harder. However, on the weekly, we go back in time, go back to 2021, and you'll see these 2 points in time. Where did Bitcoin dominance peak out? And then where did the alt season really start? Well, we take this and we take a look at the Dogecoin Bitcoin trading pair. And we look right here, and we see, let me pull this over so you can see it from behind me here. We see end of 2020 into 2021, we see Dogecoin starting to wake up, making that first move, and that's that first That's the peak of Bitcoin dominance. But then we see the big trigger, which was April 2021, when Dogecoin, its own price, went from something like 6 or 7 cents and rocketed up to 42 cents and then up to 73 cents. That woke up all of the alts. Dogecoin led that. The Doge BTC trading pair peaked up here at a 12 before falling through the rest of 2021 and then through the bear market. So where are we right now? We're very similar. This can happen again when in 2022, when Elon Musk bought Twitter, right? Dogecoin went on a big run. The Doge BTC trading pair went up all the way to 7, followed by a fall. Again, we have wedges here on the Doge BTC trading pair as well. So here's what happened in November 2024 after the US presidential election. Dogecoin outperforms Bitcoin, went up all the way almost to 5, and then has fallen back down. So where is that next move? And is that next move of Doge versus BTC, is it going to be anything like what we saw in April through early May 2021? And is that going to lead to Bitcoin dominance falling where we have a true alt season? That's why I think Dogecoin is going to lead, and we've got great things coming for Doge. Let me know in the comment below, what do you think about Dogecoin leading the altcoin season coming ahead? Give the video a like. Join me on our next live stream. We're going to be giving away more Dogecoin. Be sure you are subscribed. You've got all your notifications on, and we'll see you next time.